time for a conversation with Kendra Von Esch. It's time to find something more with God. And Kendra always gives us a little heads up about what she wants to talk to. And I'm so intrigued today because, Kendra, the note that you sent really speaks to me. We never know what we should ask for from God. And we could take a clue from what the saints say. So can't wait to hear your thoughts on that. Good morning, Kendra.
Good morning, Kendra.
Good morning, gentlemen. Speaking of weather, I'm still stuck in my house. I've been here for 11 days.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Tennessee
I'm
got
under
hit.
ice. I cannot get down my driveway. It's just, thank you, Lord, that I have power, though.
Yeah.
Internet, obviously, I'm all set for that. I have food, which is good. I probably would last through the weekend, and then I'd need to get down the driveway. So we'll see how it goes.
Don't you have I know in Memphis it warms up above freezing during the day, but then it gets below freezing again at night, so everything that melts refreezes again, and the roads are still horrible.
Yes, and I'm closer to Nashville than Memphis,
Yeah,
but
right.
still, I mean,
You're in the
Nashville got
mountainous areas.
pummeled.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Kendra. If you're in a
But
desperate,
anyway.
if you're in desperate need, we'll get the helicopter and come get you. Now, here's the thing. First, we have to get a helicopter. That could take years, but at some point, we will come get you.
Oh, that's so funny, and to pay for it. So that would take years, too.
Yeah.
Oh, too funny. And you know what I'm not asking God? I'm not asking God, when am I going to get out of here? I'm just trying to be patient, allow, the sun to do its thing. Supposed to be in the 40s today.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of questions, I don't know about you, but sometimes I just ask very selfish questions when I'm praying. Like, when is this going to happen? Will you heal me? Those types of things. And I thought, you know what, let's just listen to what the saints say. And I'll start with Saint Ignatius of Loyola. So he says, we should ask God, what are you inviting me into right now? Another one is from Saint Augustine. What part of my heart are you asking for? Let's do Saint Teresa of Avila. Where am I resisting you?
Wow.
Saint Therese of Lisieux, my favorite. By the way, someone is giving me a relic of Saint Therese of Lisieux, for the retreat home. I'm so excited. She's my confirmation saint, and I'm building this for her and Mary. Anyway, another one from Saint Therese of Lisieux. How do you see me, Lord? I was watching Lila Rose's show the other day, and there was a priest who also said, we should ask the Lord, what do you call me? Because this priest happened to be abused sexually when he was younger. This isn't Father Rehill, another priest, and he just feels so much shame and so much guilt, and this is his fault. And he sat down and he asked the Lord, what do you call me? And he said, innocent. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Right? All right, another one from St. Catherine of Siena. Where have I forgotten who I am in you? St. John of the Cross. What lie am I believing about myself? St. Raphael, the Archangel. Lord, what needs healing in me right now? St. John of the Cross. What am I holding on to that is not from you? St. Faustina Kowalska. Where do you want to pour mercy? St. Maximilian Kolbe. This is a good one. What fear is keeping me from trust? Yeah, St. Teresa of Calcutta. Who are you asking me to love more intentionally? St. Vincent de Paul. Where can I serve you today? St. Paul the Apostle. What good work are you preparing me for? St. John Paul II. I can't read today. How can my suffering bear fruit? I love that.
Yeah.
St. Francis of Assisi. Lord, how can I love you more today? So those are just a smattering of the questions. Not sure if any of them really plucked at your heart.
Just about all of them.
these-
Those are amazing. Those are great.
Yeah.
Well, I just
And
love
I never ask these.
Yeah, I love the form of the question because most of my questions to God are, how can you help me? Instead of how can I, and how can I take this issue that's in front of me and use it for your glory? How can I use it to love others? How can I use it to grow in my relationship with you? Usually, to your original point, it's turned the other way. And how in the world can you get me out of this?
Exactly. And just one little thing. So, yeah, we can ask questions all we want, but if we're not quiet and we don't wait for the answer and don't know God's voice, this is the practice, right? We could ask questions all day long, but if we don't stick around for the answer and aren't quiet, God isn't going to touch our souls, right? He's in the whisper, not the roaring fire. So let's do this. Let's ask the right questions to get the right answers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much, Kendra.
Be safe
God
and
bless
be
you.
warm. Thank you, Kendra.
Thank you.